श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेसरी वेदान्ताचार्यवर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदा हृदि प्रणामं लक्ष्मणमुनिप्रतिगृह्णातु मामकं प्रसादयति यत्सूक्तिः स्वाधीनपतिकां श्रुतिम् आचार्यन् कृपै दिव्यदम्पतिகள் अनुग्रहं we are blessed to enjoy the Kalyana Guna Amritam of Bhagavans through Ramanuja's beautiful Churnikai from Sharanagati Gadya Vakya Swabhavika Navadikadisaya Jnanabala Ishwarya Virya Sakti Tejas Saushilya Vatsalya Mardhavajjava Sauharta Samya Karunya Madhurya Gambhirya Audharya Chaturya Stairya Dhairya Shaurya Parakrama Satyakama Satya Sankalpa Krititva Kritajnata Asankheya Kalyana Gunaganauga Maharnavam. So we saw that the principal six attributes, the six principal attributes which constitute the definition of Bhagavan: Jnana Bala Aishwarya Virya Sakti Tejas. Jnanam, which is knowledge, Shakti, power, Balam, strength, Aishwaryam, the rulership or the lordship, Sarveshwaratvam, Viryam, the energy, Tejas, the effulgence, the splendor. So these are the principal attributes that make Bhagavan Bhagavan. So Vishnu Purana also defines this Bhagavan as the one who is endowed with these six principal attributes. This is required for being a Sarveshwaran, and this is common regardless of a person is a devotee or a non-devotee. It is applicable to Perumal. And coming to the other numerous secondary attributes of Perumal, Vedanta Desika points out that these are all included in the six principal attributes which we saw: Jnana Bala Aishwarya Virya Sakti Tejas. However, these secondary attributes become manifest when the need arises to exhibit them whenever Perumal is there for Ashrita Rakshana, for protecting the devotees. So, for example, Jnana or omniscience is a permanent guna, while Saushilyam or intimate communion, the intimate mixing with the lowlier Jivatma, becomes exhibited as and when Perumal is meeting the ardent, darling devotee, the Bhakta. So, we saw that these qualities are Saushilyam, Vatsalyam, Mardhavam so far. Saushilyam, which is mixing intimately with the inferior person of lower stature. So, in spite of being a Sarveshwaran, he does not even consider himself as Sarveshwaran, and he stoops down so low and mingles intimately with the Gopa Gopikas as well as the likes of Guha, Sugriva, Vibhishana, like that. So Perumal mixes and has communion with the inferior Atmas. Since this communion takes place in a natural way without any motivation, it is Saushilyam, without any expectation, without any result, without any hidden agenda. There is nothing. Similarly, Vatsalyam, we saw that it is a deep affection and an attribute of God. It is a loving disposition of Perumal to ignore the defect of those who are to be protected by Perumal. That is Vatsalyam. We also saw that Mardhavam. Mardhavam means the softness, and it also for Perumal it signifies the quality of not being able to bear the pangs of separation from the Ashritas, from the Bhaktas, from a devotee. And it is having a lenient attitude towards a Bhakta, on the Bhakta's past papams or the offenses committed by the bhakta. So it is a lenient rakshanam, lenient attitude taken by Sarveshwaran towards the individuals who deserve punishment for their offenses. Next is Arjavam. Arjavam also is an important guna. It is pradhanam because manovakaya aika rupyam. Manovakaya aika rupyam. That is the manam, the mind, mori, vak, the speech, mei, the shariram. So these three act in unison, and that is Arjavam, means straightforwardness, being very truthful both in thought, the words and the action, and that is what is Arjavam. Arjavam, the mind, speech and action. Manovakaya vyaparanam mita samvidatta, mita samvaditvam. So manovakaya vyaparanam mita samvaditvam, that is Arjavam. This creates this being straightforward in mind, in thought, in words, in action, in mind, in vak, in kayam, manovakayam. This creates confidence in the minds of bhaktas because we can boldly approach Perumal, because once he has given a word, he would never ever go away, unlike us. Today I may tell somebody that don't worry, I will help you. Whenever you are in trouble, come to me. I am here. I am there now. Main hu na. I will help you. So he comes after 6 months and says, sir, I am in trouble. I urgently need some, say, 50,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees, whatever. And I say, you should have come to me yesterday. Just now I went and deposited in the bank a fixed deposit. I'm extremely sorry. I wish you had come yesterday. As if you cannot give, shell out, ask someone, guide him to help, because you don't have that intention of giving. I don't have. But that's not the way Perumal behaves. The moment he gives a word, he sticks to it, because he is straightforward. When he says, Sakradeva prapannaya tavasmi desha yajate abhayam sarvabhutebhyo dadamyetat pratam mama. When he says, sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarvapapebhyo mokshayishyami masuchaha. The Lord assures that one should not have any doubt or misgiving in this assurance. It's an assuaging assurance. And Ramo dvirna bibhashate. He has not uttered any lie in the past, nor will he ever in future. Rama never engages in speaking two things. If anyone approaches, surrenders to him, saying even once that I am yours, he will entail in him the fearless state, abhayam. That is his vratam, that is his promise, that is his vow, it's his pledge. There is a famous statement by Sri Rama in Ramayana. In the seashore, he in his infinite mercy protects all created beings who take refuge in him, believing in him to be the refuge, and it's a complete sharanagati. Valmiki says, Sarvaloka Sharanyaya Raghavaya Mahatmane. Sri Raghava is the supreme soul, who is the refuge of all beings in several worlds, in the entire universe. Similarly, Ramanuja quotes these slokams, Gita Charama Slokam and Rama Charama Slokam in Sharanagati Gadyam at the end, reminding Perumal of his assurance, his assuaging assurance. Ma suchaha aham tva sarvapapebhyo. grieve not, do not grieve, do not despair. I will clear you of all sins, papam, and release you. I myself have made the above statement, Perumal says. So there is no need for us to feel let down that Perumal, would he take my Sharanagati into account? Will he take care of me? Once he has assured, he would not go back on his word. See, Periyavachan Pillai says on this, ஆஸ்ரித சம்ஸ்லேஷ விஷயத்தில் தன்னுடைய மனோவாக்காயங்கள் ஏகரூபமாயிருக்கை, அவர்களுக்கு தன்னை நியமித்துக் கொடுக்கை ஆர்ஜவம். He is ready to grant himself by giving an assurance that do not lament anymore. I will absolve you of all papams. In fact, Varaha Charma Slokam says, Tite manasi suswaste sarire satiyo naraha dhatu samya stite smarta viswarupam cha bhamajam tatastam riyamanantu kashtapashana sannibham aham smarami madbhaktam nayami paramam gatim. What a beautiful word in which he says, aham smarami madbhaktam, I will remember him. When the Sharanagatan who has performed Sharanagati, when he is in the right mind, right strength, in a good state of mind, he has surrendered to me, and at the end of his life, he is lying down like a log of wood, like a vegetable, he vegetating. He is passing his natural mala visarjan and mala mutram. He is unable to even get up, unable to even open his eyes, unconscious. Even his own relatives are disgusted going near him because of his smell. He stinks. Still, Perumal says, I will remember you when you are lying down like that at the end of your life. Aham smarami madbhaktam. I will remember my bhaktan, and I will take him to my abode by myself. Aham smarami madbhaktam nayami paramam gati. I myself will take him. Varaha Perumal assures Bhumi Pirati that I will take care of him. What else we need? And when he says, he means it, unlike us. That is the quality of Arjava. Kavitarkika Simhaya Kalyana Gunashaline Srimate Venkateshaya Vedanta Gurave Namaha. Dhanyosmi.